Okay, let's just jump right in with a question. How many senses do you have?
I'm willing to bet an answer just popped into your head, like, instantly, right? It's one of those things we all learn as kids, like a basic, fundamental fact about, well, how we experience the world around us.
And that number is 5. Of course. It just feels so solid, so concrete, totally unquestionable, right? Yeah, you know 'em, the classic 5. Sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. We're using them every single second of every single day. They're basically our windows to reality.
But what if that's not the whole story? What if I told you that classic model is like massively incomplete? What if the real number is so much higher and you're using all these hidden senses all the time and you don't even know it? All right, so let's dig into this. We can actually start by breaking down just one of the classic 5. It turns out touch isn't just one thing. It's kind of this big umbrella term for a whole bunch of different senses. I mean, our skin is way more sophisticated than we usually give it credit for.
So first up, we've got something called nociception. This isn't just, touching something sharp. Nope. This is your body's dedicated alarm system. It's the thing that literally screams, "Danger!" when it detects any potential harm.
Now, you might be thinking, isn't pain just really extreme touch? But it's not. That's the key here. Nociception uses its very own, totally separate sensory system. Think of it like a completely different channel of information that's designed for one job and one job only, to detect harm. Okay, next on the list is thermoception. Pretty straightforward, this is your ability to sense temperature. It's how you know if that coffee is going to burn your tongue or if that drink is perfectly, refreshingly cold.
But here's the cool part. Thermoception actually has a dual function. It's not just about checking the outside world, like the temperature of your coffee cup. You've also got these internal receptors working 24/7, constantly regulating your core body temperature to keep you stable and healthy. Pretty amazing, right?
Then there's the distinct sense of pressure. Now, this is totally different from the light touch of, say, a feather. This is all about feeling applied force. Think about a game of red hands. That stinging feeling you get, that's not just touch, and it's not exactly pain either. It's this really unique feeling of intense pressure, and your body registers it completely separately.
So just like that, we've broken touch down into at least 3 totally separate senses. Crazy. Okay, so now let's move away from the skin and go deeper inside our bodies, where we're constantly getting these secret signals that tell us exactly what we need.
Take hunger, for instance. I mean, you can't see it, you can't hear it, but it is an absolutely undeniable sensory input. It's this whole complex system that lets your body tell your brain, hey, fuel levels are getting low down here, time to eat. And right alongside hunger, of course, is the sense of thirst. Your body has this amazing internal gauge that's constantly monitoring how hydrated you are. The second it dips too low, boom, the thirst alarm goes off. It's an absolutely crucial survival sense. All right, let's talk about a category of senses that are so automatic you probably never, ever think of them as senses. Ever. These are the ones that let you move around and just exist in the world without having to consciously think about every little thing. Let's kick this off with a fantastic word, equilibrioception. It's a mouthful, I know. But in simple terms, it's just your sense of balance. It's how you know which way is up, whether you're moving or standing still, and, how to stay upright. And seriously, don't underestimate this one. Without it, just walking across a room would be this impossible, clumsy challenge. It is the absolute unsung hero of your daily life. Next up, we have your body's tension sensors. These are hidden away in your muscles, and these little receptors are constantly reporting back to your brain about how much your muscles are stretching. It's how you know exactly how hard to grip that coffee cup so you don't accidentally crush it. Super important. And check this one out. Magnetoception. Yep, you heard that right. The ability to detect magnetic fields. Now, while it's way stronger in animals like birds, there's actually growing evidence that we humans have some version of this too, helping us with our sense of direction. It's literally like having a built-in compass. Okay, so with all of these extra senses we've just talked about, pain, pressure, balance, you name it, it begs a really huge question, right? Why on earth is the number 5 so stuck in our heads? Where did this whole idea even come from? I mean, if scientists know we have all of these incredible ways of perceiving the world, then why has this one, super limited idea, the number 5, completely dominated our thinking for literally thousands of years? Well, here's your answer.
The whole idea of 5 and only 5 senses, it goes all the way back to the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. He basically categorized the senses based on what he could easily observe from the outside, and his model was so incredibly influential that it's just stuck around for over 2,000 years.
So the big takeaway here is this. We are so much more perceptive than we think we are, and that leaves us with a really fascinating final thought to chew on. If we've misunderstood something as basic and as fundamental as our own senses for more than 2,000 years, what other incredible abilities might we be overlooking about ourselves right now, just waiting to be discovered?